someone was naughty. Caller reported
two suspicious people with shovels by the Welcome to Cathlamet sign. They were planting flowers,
horticulture in the first degree.
Woman was behaving strangely in a Rosberg business. She was talking to herself, yelling and stacking products.
She wasn't even stacking them neatly.
She left before an officer arrived.
Caller said he had new information about an impending earthquake. A deputy found him and took him into custody after a field sobriety test.
I'm feeling unsteady, must be an earthquake.
And the Locoman Valley resident complained that a man had scared her donkey by swinging a fishing pole.
We have nothing to add to that.
Caller complained.
Caller complained.
Someone had posted something on Facebook that wasn't true.
Something on the internet wasn't true. What's this world coming